This is at our super lightweight division, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters coming in to the Toyota dealers of Colorado Springs cage. Introducing first, Randy Hart.
All right. And here comes Randy Hart. He's an independent fighter. He is 0-3, trying to get in the win column for us. And at 0-3, you can fully believe that Mr. Hart is going to give it everything he has, because there is nothing worse than a losing streak.
I'd like to take a moment to thank the United States Air Force Special Operations Unit. I mean, I have a little bit in my heart from the Air Force, you know. I'm a little biased there on that one.
You are currently Mr. Air Force.
Yes, sir. I'm currently in the Air Force right now, and
which would explain the bias.
It's brotherly love, though. All our branches, we love them all.
Again, Randy Hart making his way into the cage. 0-3. He's an independent fighter. It looks like he's going to be graciously cornered by the CS MMA team.
That's that thing I was talking about, when you have your first fighter, first teammate, and then you watch him in the background. So these guys watched Mr. Erickson perform earlier.
Yep. Man, just happy to be here.
I was smiling, man, just smiling, full of smiles.
All right, our next fighter coming into the Toyota of Colorado Springs cage, Danny Easton.
Danny Boy Easton is 1-2 fighting out of Impact Fitness and MMA. We've seen Danny Boy Easton around the MMA scene in the Denver metro area for quite a while. He took a little break. I think he moved away from the area and took care of some things, and is now down here in the Springs.
It'll be very interesting to see him fight tonight. I believe he's with Impact as well.
Yes, he is.
So this would be a fun fight watching these guys. We've seen Danny, what was his last bout? Was it kickboxing or MMA? I can't recall.
I think he had an MMA fight, and he's also had a kickboxing fight.
That is correct.
What I know about Danny Easton is he doesn't say no. If someone calls and is looking to match Danny up, he wants the fight. And as an amateur, that's probably one of the best traits to have. Just be willing to take the fights.
That's what the amateur field is about, is take every opportunity you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the fighters in this super lightweight bout. Fighting out of the Toyota of Colorado Springs blue corner, standing 6 foot tall with a record of no wins and 3 losses. He is an independent fighter, Randy Hart. Fighting out of the Liberty Toyota red corner, standing 5 foot 7 inches tall with a record of 1 win and 2 losses with Impact Fitness, Danny Boy Easton.
And referee Tim Mills calls for the fighters in the center.
Give you instructions earlier tonight. Let's fight clean and fair. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions out of the blue corner? Any questions out of the red corner? Gentlemen, touch them up. Let's fight.
And there is a touch of the gloves, but there was a dead-face stare.
I think this is going to be a slugfest. Is that what you're thinking over here?
I think they're going to meet in the middle, and it probably won't move 10 feet. And another touch of the gloves. Both hands stalking away. Danny Boy Easton throwing an overhand. Whoa!
Oh, straight for a takedown.
Looks like he was going for a head and arm toss and kind of fell back. Mr. Hart ends up on top in half guard.
He's trying to pass half guard.
Looking for the pass, pushing on the knee. Easton trying to control the posture, which obviously if you are the fighter on the bottom, controlling the posture is key. Holding on to that leg, trying to keep him in half guard, looking to replace, I would assume.
When you're on bottom, trying to work your way to full guard, or if you're on top, pressuring up and trying to slip that leg through. Yep. So it's kind of a toss-up game of who gets who first.
And Hart is going to look to go out, and Easton, nice reversal. Caught him with his weight just a little bit over that center tipping point, and pulled him right to the top. Now Hart the one trying to control the posture, and Danny Easton in
half
top
guard. Look at
half
that.
guard.
What a switch.
Easton moves
pulls
over to
the full
mount.
guard. Look at
Danny
her full
Easton moves
mount.
over to mount, and he's applying some ground and pound. Hart looking to grab with those legs and get under those armpits and try to pull him back while defending himself. But
Hart looks
Easton
a
is
little bit
raining
stuck on that
punches
pressure
down.
right there. A lot of
Lefts and
pressure.
rights,
Mr.
back
Danny
and
boy.
forth, and that is
And
going
that
to
is
be
going
the
to
end of the
stop.
fight. Danny Easton gets mounts, rains punches down till Tim Mills says that's enough, and he
That was a
says
beautiful fight, though.
that Mr. Hart was no longer able to intelligently defend himself.
Mr. Danny Boy excited over here. Look at him go. In his corner, he's got Mr. Leo up there.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you win by TKO or submission, or you get that TKO, it's
Especially early in the first round, you didn't take a lot of damage. You get to have fun. Mr. Hart's telling Doc Alex, I'm fine. Yeah, he caught me. He caught me, but you know what? It's all in fun. It's great to see two fighters appreciate each other after a fight like that.
yes, it's all about the respect, the humble. Like, it's what you learn from the fight. If you didn't learn anything,
Danny Easton playing it up for the crowd. Mr. Hart accidentally left the cage before the decision was made.
I love the smiles,
I
man.
knew I was
The
forgetting
referee
something.
stopped us about 1 minute, 20 seconds into the first round. Due to a submission in favor of our winner, Danny Easton.
We get another embrace from the fighters.
Hey, Danny, you got a pretty big crowd here cheering you on. You got anything to say to them?
Thank you all for coming. This was a long time coming. Yeah, I've been out of this thing for a year to the day, actually. And just thanks for being here. It was an amazing feeling. And thank God I got the win this time.
So you've been out of it for a year to the day. So that was one long training camp then, right?
Pretty much, yes, sir.
So what was your game plan coming in? You finished this pretty quick into the first round. Is that what you had planned this whole time?
Yes, sir. I pride myself on my striking and my heart and my grittiness. So if it goes anywhere, I want to outdo you anywhere with me because I'm just going to go and try to finish you as fast as I can.
Well, congratulations, Danny. Have a good night. Give a round of applause.
And fittingly, Danny Boy Easton in the American flag, red, white, and blue trunks right here at the U.S. Olympic Training Center for Primal Fight League, a hostile takeover in the beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado.
All right.
Take a
ladies
moment.
and